we are going to make a simple project that can combine that can related to Django REST framework. So we are going to make a Django REST framework in our project. So go to your search bar, cmd command prompt, and go to your desktop folder. This is my desktop, and so I can write mkdir under the project name called REST framework. Simply write REST framework. So here my REST framework folder or directory has been executed, and if I go to this REST framework cd, means you are moving towards this directory file. This cd will represent, and it's REST framework. And so here I need to make a virtual environment in which all the dependency that you need to require for your project will be installed in virtual environment. Python -m, you need to write Python space -m -benv and write your name, write your virtual environment. So my virtual environment name is benv. So it will take some time, so we have to wait. So now you need to activate your virtual environment. So in order to perform that, /be, and you have to use tab of your keyboard and script and activate. So whenever I click, the virtual environment should be in front of your C directory file, C path. If I enter, then you can see the virtual environment. This will indicate that your virtual environment is activated and you are good to go. So if I write a pip install Django, we are doing Django in order to build our RESTful API. So here I Django. So now here you can pip install Django. In order to use Django REST framework, or in order to make Django REST framework, we need to install the one of the library that is called Django REST framework. So now if reach means which free means how many third parties, how many your libraries have installed, it will fetch it. So here Django REST framework. So if I write greater sign requirement.txt file, it will just make sure that all the dependency that you have installed are in this requirement.txt file. So here I can write here. So why I have done this requirement.txt file? So let me explain it. Suppose in group there is two students who are doing Django project. So the first person says that I will start the Django and I will install all the dependencies that are required in our project. So okay, then A is doing the first, and the B haven't started the project because they are in one group. In group there is 2 persons. So if A has done the installations and setup of the project, but B doesn't know which version of Django that A uses. So with this requirement.txt file, he knows that this version of Django has A used in order to set up our project. So in order to install, or in order to use this in order to use the requirement txt file to install all the dependency to in our project. Simply write pip install, and you have to space and write -r and requirements.txt file. These commands will indicate that you have installed all the dependency that A install in order to set up the project. This requirement.txt file will indicate all the dependency that A has installed in order to complete their project. So you have to write pip install -r requirements.txt file. So now I need to make one project for our making a project means Django-admin. So if I write Django-admin, this will indicate the hyphen sign. If I hit enter, and you can see all the things that available subcommands that are present in Django-admin, like check, compile, create cache table, dbcl, dump. So we are using this one start project in order to make our own project, and we are using this also and this also in order to run our server, in order to make our own applications, and in order to make our own project. So let's start. So here, Django-admin start project. So you can write your name of a project any. So I make a simple project called root for our project. And so in order to make our own application, you need to move on directory called manage.py file. So if you are in the off directory where your manage.py file is not there, you can't able to make your application. So in order to make application, you need to move on directory that contains manage.py file. So I have this manage.py file. So in order to write manage.py file, I simply write app equals to book. Then you can see my application has been rendered, has been prefetched. So I hope you understood this whole section. This Django-admin, why have you done? Because we are going to make a project, we are going to write a start project command. So by hitting Django-admin, you can see start project, start app. Then this is the process, and this is the directory where you move towards the directory file, and this is the directory phase. In cd root directory of site, and you are the serial number, and we are going, and this is manage.py file. This is the startup application. This is our application where we are going to do some of the things. So I hope you understood these sections. In the next sections, we are going to see overall of settings.py file.